morning and welcome. Hi, Suki. So we just tune right in. If you're new, welcome. We start out with a warm-up just to ease into the hips and the shoulders and the spine in between. Good morning, good morning. We build some breath that balances the mind, and we come down into the navel and then out into your light. Beautiful morning practice. Enjoy it anytime. We ask for guidance on our way. We're asking to remove the way we have been so that we can become the way that we're made to be. And in that we need guidance. And so I bow to everything outside of me, all that holds me and hears me and helps me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, all that is known and unknown. So we repeat this 3 times, sitting tall. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And roll your shoulders and roll your wrists, and good morning, good morning. So good to see that you are here. And we'll come to start out on your back. Right, Suk? Draw your knees into your chest. Roll yourself a little bit side to side. Shake out your feet and your knees. And then interlace your fingers over your right shin. Left leg goes long. And inhale it up. And exhale it down. Inhale up, exhale down. And just flex and point your feet. Roll your ankles, open and close your toes. And feel how rearranging the very bones of your feet gives you a better stance through the hips and the shoulders. And then flex both feet. Clearly spread your toes. And continue for 3. And 2. Bring your left heel to the floor. Stay. Left hand overhead. Stay a little to the right. And reach from the heel through the hip, through the head, all the way out. And back into the center to change. Interlace your fingers over your left shin, right leg long. Raise and lower the right leg. Open and close your toes. Roll your ankles. And draw both toes, sets of toes back. Flex your feet. Feel the arch of your foot. And let that broaden your back. And for 3. And for 2. And keeping your right heel to the floor, pause. And take your right hand overhead and pause, opening out long as you can. Standing clearly in the center of your right heel. And hands to shins, shaking it out. Again, out through the feet and out through the knees. Feet flat, hands wide. Let your knees wash side to side. Knees wash side to side. And the left leg straightens and the right knee bends to drop over to the left. And through the center, right leg straight, left knee bends, left knee drops right. And you begin to move side to side. without trying to go all the way to the floor. Just beginning to feel an exhale as you rinse the knee towards the floor. Inhale to change and exhale, revolve. The hands reaching overhead as you can. Keeping the left knee down, pause and sweep your right arm wide along the floor and then back up overhead. So it's a simple arc, like a windshield wiper that's moving along the floor, that's opening from your navel into the right side chest, into the right side shoulder, and into the fingertips. And stay wide like a wing. Straighten the left leg beneath you, firm the right leg, and let the inner thighs hug towards each other, and this will turn the navel right. And come back through center. Right leg straightens and the left knee drops across the body. The left hand wide and sweeping down along the floor and coming back up. Sweeping down and up. As you pause, rest the left arm wide. Firm the right leg beneath you as though standing in your heel. Let your inner thighs come towards each other. The navel turns left. And coming back into the center. Hold your shins, wag your tail, let your low back widen. And then roll all the way up and over. Downward facing dog, walk out your dog. A roll of the shoulders, opening through the balls of your feet, the length of your toes, the arch of the foot. The turn of the chin, release the neck, drop the head, and find a still dog. Knees soften. Lengthen between your elbows and your hips so that your shoulders find some space. And walk yourself to the left side of your mat, crossing your left in front of your right, your knees to the floor, to widen your feet and to shift your hips back. Drop between your heels. Inhaling, coming up. And exhale, sitting back. To rise. Wag your tail side to side, loosen it up, and then take it all the way back and all the way down. And stay a beat and soften your inner thighs intentionally. Lengthen down through the middle of your spine. Drop your head. And breathe all the way into the backs of your lungs. Rising up, tuck your toes, lift your hips. And uncross. The back leg becomes the front leg. And the knees come down. And the feet widen. And you drop your hips to your heels. The chalice is ready there on the counter. Rising up and folding back. As you come up, let your hips move side to side, and this helps you to relax your inner thighs. So keep that supple as you fold. And take your time. Rinsing out. And it really does take some attention not to gather yourself and tighten around the thighs and hips. And instead keep the space of your forehead smooth, the skin around your eyes soft. your jaw, your face, and your breath into the backs of the lungs. And let that softening of your face come all the way down your body into your thighs. And rising up, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and walk out your dog again. So that you may walk your feet to your hands and get your strap along the way and come up to stand. Shake out your feet, wag your tail, and take your strap wide enough that you can take it all the way up over your head, down your back. Up and over, chest broadening, shoulders opening. And on your way down, just start to round your back, tucking your chin. Up and over. Maybe you start to really round, bending your knees. Lifting your heart, your heels are heavy, your thighs are back. And then hands up high, drop your hands to the right side, sweep across the front, come up and over. A great circle, a big bend through the knees, move from your feet. And then at the top, pause and reverse your direction, down and across, up and over. One more, all the way up out of the belly. Hands high, slowly go back. Slowly go back and back and back. Broaden across the chest, tuck your chin, lengthen your toes. And let go. So that you can come to an upright seat. And sitting tall, either on a blanket, a bolster, a block, or if needed, a chair. As long as your spine is upright. And then notice how this axis between the earth and the sky is so clear. Left hand, thumb and first fingertip touch, and that's going to the thigh. And the right hand, first two fingers together, folding in. Use the tip of your right thumb and close just above and behind the right side nostril so that you breathe in through the left side. Take your fourth fingertip, close just above and behind the left nostril and breathe out the right. Repeat. Close right, in left. Close left, out right. Sit tall. In left. Out right. In left. 2, 3, 4. Out right. 2, 3, 4. In left. 2, 3, 4. Out right. 2, 3, 4. In left. Out right. In left. Out right. 3 more. Continue. As you breathe in left, pause full. Pause 4, 3, 2, 1. Out right. Right hand down. And be still. And we repeat in reverse. The right hand, first 2 fingers together, folding in. Use your 4th fingertip. Close the left side nostril. Breathe in right. Close right. Out left. 2, 3, 4. In right. 2, 3, 4. Out left. 2, 3, 4. In right. Out left. Continue. On the next right inhale, fill and pause for 4. Out left. Right hand down, normal breathing, 2 breaths. Notice. Balancing the left and the right sides of the brain. And then amplifying that steadiness. And in that steadiness, when the left and the right balance, is our opportunity to truly have insight, to have the idea that we had been seeking, to remember the name that we had been chasing since yesterday. So this steadiness is important. Hands high. Make fists, bring your elbows down. This is breath out. Hands up high. This is breath in. And we go in, out, in, out. So you're not over-activating yourself. You're not agitating. Keep your face soft. Keep the movement steady enough that you are stabilizing that real balance in your mind. Three, 2, hands up high, lift your chin, inhale, 3 more. Heart up, chin in, stay so tall. And chin comes up and arms go wide and breath comes out, all the way out, out, out. And at empty, pause still, hold the breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1, normal breathing. We're working with the breath. It is a force of its own. We're not looking to dominate yourself. You'll gasp. But we can direct our energy and work with the breath. We're working with our greatest self. Remember, you can always start your day with those 20 minutes. It's so good. But if you have the time and the inclination, on we go. Fire up the navel. Find your integrity. Find your confidence. Find your ability. Ability to be alone. Ability to chart your way. Ability to allow joy. Come onto your back. Settle your low back into the floor. Let your feet flatten. Let your seat be steady. And as you draw the knees back into your chest, hold your thighs, roll up, arms out, roll back, knees to chest. Most modified right there using the legs. Next step, keep your arms extended straight from the shoulders so that when you rise back, they point to the ceiling, and as you come up, they point to the wall. Use the swing of your legs to help you. Or as you're ready, keep your feet flat and start to roll back and roll up. As you can, straighten your legs. And if there's an in-between that you require, knees to your chest and then straightening your legs. Awesome, use what you need to, but begin to really build. You're looking to fortify yourself. So see what you can do. And then the last step is as you come up, sweep one hand all the way up overhead, revolve, and back down. And the other side, revolve, and back down. Three, two, and one. Lie back, heels wide, palms open, and notice, in particular, the upper aspect of your abdominal wall, up where the whole front lining of your abdomen meets the base of your ribs. And bring your knees to your chest. Hands on shins. This is exhale. Press your legs out, arms wide, feet together. This is inhale. Exhale, bring it in, and inhale, open. To modify, hold the left and open only the right side. Hold the right and open the left. So modification is simply to go one side at a time. As you're ready, two legs out, two arms open, and back in. and 2, and 1. Feet to the floor, legs out long, arms wide and a little higher now. Shake out the feet side to side, shake out the knees up and down, and pause. Feel the center of your navel right around your belly button. And bringing your knees in, lift your hips, put your palms face down under your hips, and bring your knees up and your heels up. Your right heel down to tap the floor, inhale up. Left heel down, tap the floor, inhale up. So working here, bent knees, tap your heels. This is most modified. Next step, 2 feet down, inhaling up. So bent knees is useful if your hamstrings are really tight. Next step, full gesture, legs are straight, and the heels come down and up. So continue where you are, or if the body feels sound and the low back remains in contact with the floor as you go, you don't feel any tension through the low back, try the arms out wide. And lift your hips, turning them to the right, tap your toes to the right side. Lift your hips, swing to the left, tap your toes to the left. So it's this little lift in the middle. And then you're tapping. The toes turn as far away from the mat as they can. The knees turn down toward the floor. And you're turning through the navel, through the obliques, and across the lowest aspect of your abdomen. That little lift at the bottom to turn your hips side to side. Not just a single line up and down, but creating a dexterity, a new expression, a greater ability to change, to shift. 3, 2, and 1. And bring your feet down. Extend your legs, hands higher than your heads, palms open. And feel the base from the pubic bone to the navel, bright. From the navel in all directions, bright. And all the way up to the solar plexus. That all of the inner organs are rinsed and that the circulation is enlivened. And that all the functions of your inner organs are activated to support you, to help your life be vital and bright and strong. That all the brain chemistry that's made in your belly, in your gut, can carry a brighter mood through the rest of the day. It starts right here in the center of your body. Knees to your chest. Roll up, build a seat. And we meet here. Heart high. Awake. Our innards awake. Hands open. And just folding the middle fingers in. The middle finger as though closing the hand and opening. Each closure, each folding is an exhalation. Each opening is an inhalation. It's quite swift. X, 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 X. In and out through the nose. Most modified, the elbows are down, the palms are open. Begin to extend your arms. Take your thumbs back. Keep your palms open and straighten the arms.
As you turn your thumbs back, feel your shoulder blades gather towards your spine. Sit in the back edge of your pelvis. Over time, your shoulders may want to creep up to try to support your hands. And as they do, turn your thumbs up, your palms forward, and root your shoulders down. Turn your thumbs forward, your palms face the floor. Keep your hands moving, keep your breath steady, and gather your shoulder blades towards your spine, your navel towards your spine. Keep that thumbs back up, and then thumbs back, so that your shoulder girdle is steady. Whenever you need to, roll through that rotation, then come back into this posture. Whenever you need to, bend your elbows. Otherwise, on we go. 4 more minutes. So we build the light in the navel, and then we fortify that light by learning to stay with it. That you may experience a desire to simply stand up, click it off, leave the page, leave the practice, and go have your breakfast. But little at a time, you begin to stay longer. You persevere. And you train yourself to make a choice and see it through. And it becomes very simple. It becomes rewarding. Five, four, three, two, one. Let it down. Shake it out. The shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the hands, and sweep up. Inhale. 3 more sips. Lift your chin. Tuck your chin. Lift your heart. Lift the pelvic floor as though gathering the base of a bowl. And then up through the body. Fill that bowl with light. Tuck the chin like capping a bottle. Hold the light. Firm the arms. Heart high. Chin up, breath out, hands wide and down. At the base, pause empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal breathing. Notice. Stay there, stay in it. But keep the legs out. Shake out the feet, shake out the knees, rebuild your seat. Keep the energy, keep the focus. Good. Right hand out, palm down. Left hand on top, interlace your fingers. Swing left, swing right. Swing left, swing right. Inhale left, exhale right. Start low, start soft. Anchor into your seat, navel to spine. Close your eyes. Hands coming a little higher. Get a little more deliberate in the arms, in the movement, in the breath, in the expression. What are you activating? Are you activating strain or criticism? Or are you beginning to find a current of freedom and strength? Encourage yourself internally. Five, four, three, two. Center, shake it out, and then sweep up. Easy, easy, tall. Sip up, hook your thumbs. Now lift the pelvic floor. Fill that bowl with light through the navel, through the heart, through the throat. Call it up, heart up, chin in. Cap that, and bask in the light internally. Taller through the spine. Chin up, breath out, hands wide and down at the base. Stay empty, pause still. 4, 3, 2. To allow inhale, normal breathing, no gasp. Stay steady and directed and bright. You are an organizing principle. You are here to make sense of your life experience, so begin with the breath. It is not racing or rushed. It is steady. Become inspirable. Put your expectations aside and be prepared to be surprised by what and who you are. Legs out, shake it out. You're accessing something greater. If you need to, legs can stay wide. If you need to, hop to a chair or rebuild your seat. Heart high. Hands up. Thumbs to the base of the pinkies, fingers over the thumbs. So you have a steady grasp, one and then the other, one and then the other. As though striking a drum. Inhale one, exhale the other. So most modified, we start out elbows bent. Settle into the seat, navel to the spine. Be stable. Next step, the elbows wide. And you're hinging from the shoulder instead of the elbow. But the elbows wide can help with any old shoulder injuries. This is always an option. You can stay here or straighten the arms. The hands don't go overhead, they stay in front, just higher than the head. Inhale, exhale, and steady on from here. Anytime you need to, those modifications are there for you. Bend your elbows if the tops of your shoulders start to feel distressed. Bend your elbows down in front if you need to relieve the shoulders entirely. And then make your way back in. It's not against you, it's for you. A minute to go, clearing and charging your electromagnetic field, the space that surrounds you, the charge that holds you, that knows you. A little more deliberate, the arms straightening, the movement becoming strong and sound. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shoulders, jaw, back, hands, and then sweep up. Inhale. 3 more sips. Hook your thumbs. Tuck your chin. Reach to your fingers. Elevate the pelvic floor. A bowl. Fill the bowl with light. Up, up, up through the body. Cap the top by tucking the chin. Lengthen the spine as you reach through the hands. Lift your chin. Breathing out. Go wide and down. And then pause. Empty for 4, 3, 2. Let the breath in naturally. No gasping. You are the architect of your life. Direct your energy, become more and more stable, and yet more and more potent, more and more available to this mysterious portal of possibility. The seed of light you are planting, let it germinate, let it grow. You don't know where it will take you, but you can be prepared. Let it grow. Keep it all, keep it with you. Legs out long, shake out your feet. You think, wouldn't it be great not to have to sit cross-legged? Okay. Bring your feet together, feet flat. Now, if this rounds your back, if you sit here and you round your back, then put blocks or a second layer under your seat so that you can get a little higher. And then with the heels just ahead of the knees, so you're not crowded into yourself. Knees fall wide, there's space between the feet. Keep that. Feet flat and wide. You're rolling to the outside edges of your feet. You're using the lowest abdominals, the transverse abdominals down, moving the inner thighs, and then adding the arms. Inhale up, exhale down. And so start small. If small is necessary to become familiar with what you're doing, you have time. Start small so that it feels encouraging rather than absolutely destructive. Rest when you need to, and be as light through your limbs as you can. In and out. 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So legs out, shake it out. Side to side, shake it out, up and down, side to side, let it go. Out the hands, sweep up, inhale, rising. 3 more sips, call it up. Hook your thumbs, tuck your chin, reach. So close the base of the bowl, pelvic floor gathers and rises. Fill the bowl, fill the belly, fill the chest, the throat, tuck your chin, cap that top. Chin up, breath out, go wide and down. And then stay empty and still at the base. 4, 3, 2, and normal breathing, normal breathing. As though you were sitting in a great bowl of light. Invited into your bones, into your joints, through the legs and the hips, through the spine and the ribs, across the shoulders, down the arm bones, the forearms, the wrists and fingertips. Fill the bones of your skull with light. Start again at the feet and feel the muscle along the toes, along the metatarsals, up to the ankles, up the calves and the shins, coating your muscles, filling your muscles with light, the thighs, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the inner, the outer hip, up through the low back, up through the abdominal wall, the sides of the spine, the muscles that go between the ribs, the intercostals, the magnificent ways that you are held together across the chest and down the arms, forearms, hands, the fingers, the back of your neck, the sides of your jaw, the base of your skull, all the muscles of the face and the scalp, bathed in light, a body of light, a structure of light. And then all the inner organs, all the functions that maintain this life, let it be full of light. Softening the inner organs, softening the gut, the diaphragm, the lungs and the heart glowing with light, with vitality. The tongue, the lining of your sinus. The eyeballs in their socket, the brain in your skull. Let all your thoughts be filled with light. And if our structure and our function and our thinking are all lit, our personality becomes one of light. Our beliefs shift from habit to light. I am this. I am this. And this light knows me, holds me, guides me, loves me. I am this. Stay seated as you will or unfold just for 2 minutes, the whole body at rest. I will join you today. Lying down, the feet shake out, the hands open, the body bright, running with a current of light. Just let it through. 2 minutes. Whatever you've chosen, stay right there for a moment. And consider that space a place of welcome. Blessed are you who bear the light in unbearable times, who testify to its endurance amid the unendurable, who bear witness to its persistence when everything seems shadow and grief. Blessed are you in whom the light lives, in whom the brightness blazes, your heart a chapel, an altar where in the deepest night can be seen that fire, that light that shines forth in you, in unaccountable faith, in stubborn hope, in love that illumines every broken thing it finds. You are that light. Walk your feet in, hold your shins. Roll it out side to side. Bring your palms together, rub your hands. Bring your feet together, rub your feet. Unround in a little tighter, and then roll up, sweeping wide, lifting high. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead, center. I am this light, this is my truth. Sat Nam. I bow to it all. Long Sat, short Nam, inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Good morning. Blessings. I will be here Tuesday this week. I will not be here Thursday. I am traveling to my family, which means that next Saturday and next Sunday morning, so this time in a week, I will be broadcasting from my sister's basement in Boston. So if there's any delay, then you'll know that I'm simply making arrangements there as well as we can, but we're taking a field trip and I look forward to seeing you there. And all the more chance to connect and to continue, that this is always here for us. And if I travel with this, I know that I have more to share as I'm there. and we will be here. So until then, I will see you on Tuesday at noon, and then on Saturday 9:30, just for an hour's practice, and then it's Sunday 8 to 9, right from here. We'll see you then. Travel safely. Bye-bye.